There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot, and we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect, but at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds,
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
Remember in Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Up the rope he goes. Here we go. You gotta be kidding me.
However,
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
Hammerlock now, and a lariat. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold. He answers right back.
Back and forth. Looking for the advantage here.
Neck breaker. Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. Triangle armbar, submission. Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. And he gets set back into the ring. Punk never saw that coming.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Exploder suplex.
What a counter! Jumping DDT. Mysterio showing that athletic, technical style that has won him championships.
Struck with a calf kick.
And maybe Punk has targeted something. Maybe in...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharp. And somehow able to make it to the ropes before the pain took over.
Excellent ring awareness saved them from certain peril. And gets sent right into the corner.
And Rey had it scouted. CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Oh, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink, so I think he can avoid a hangover quite easily.
I see what you did there.
CM Punk connects with that knee lift. Now, opponent drop with a clothesline.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk early.
From the top. Landing straight on the knees. Not the intended outcome.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Oh, uncorked a big punch. Bang! Running knee!
struggling to fight, being forced into the Tree of Woe.
Stuck in the Tree of Woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref. A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be...
It could be all over. Quick shoulder up.
I don't know who's more shocked he just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent.
Oh. From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana.
Ray taking it to Punk, still vying for the #1 contender spot.
From the top, front splash.
Punk's got a problem here.
Capitalizing with a pin here.
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at
1. A hard-driven boot to the stomach there.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was, but the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the... From the top!
Oh, the knees caught him. Could be a turning point.
Arm wringer applied.
And countered with a knuckle sandwich. We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
And now propped up in the corner.
I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them in both of their careers.
Shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. He's changing his mind, going for something different now.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Got him in the corner now. Punk goes to the jaw with a running knee.
Drills his opponent with the bulldog.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at break. CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
2. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in.
Cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
Wrenching in the submission even tighter. We could see him tap at any moment now.
Yeah, he needs to figure out a...
Kneeing his way out. And he's free. Punk and Ray are pouring it all out in the ring tonight for their shot at the Intercontinental title.
Into the kick out right away.
Why count now. He must be out of his mind. He practically... And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back. Gonna sleep. Nothing
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Unmitigated demonstration of power.
Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Whoa. Kick from behind. Ouch. He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.